Now we will learn about images. So in optics, the images are formed due to reflection of light through mirrors, or they are also formed by refraction of light through the lenses. So whenever a ray of light is incident on a mirror, it is going to get reflected, or a ray of light if incident on a lens, which is an optical medium, the ray is going to get refracted. And if after the reflection or after refraction the rays actually meet at a point, then that intersection of the reflected rays or the refracted rays will form an image which is called as a real image. So the image, remember, the image formed due to actual intersection of reflected rays from mirror or refracted rays from lens is called as a real image. But there can be a case where the rays after reflection from mirror or the rays after refraction from lens do not actually meet at a point. So what we do, we just extend them and we make them appear to meet. Remember, the rays actually meeting or appear to be meeting, these are two different cases. So when the rays after reflection or refraction actually meet at a point, the image will be a real image. Or the rays after reflection or refraction do not actually meet at a point, or you can call the rays after reflection or refraction appears to meet. Remember, the rays appears to meet, then such an image will be a virtual image. Since the rays after reflection or refraction actually meet at a point, that point actually can be located and screen can be placed at that point. That means the real image can be simply cast or taken on a screen. So real image can be taken on a screen because these images are formed due to actual intersection. So we just need to place a screen in that place where the rays are actually meeting. Now if I talk about virtual image, these images are formed where rays appears to meet. Rays do not meet actually, and we cannot place a screen at a point where the rays appear to meet. So such images, remember, cannot be cast or obtained on a screen. So these are the two important points about real and virtual image. If I talk about further point, real image is always inverted with respect to object. What I mean to say, if this is the object, right? So image will always be inverted. You can see down arrow, the object is having arrow in the upward direction, whereas the image is having arrow in the downward direction. So we can say this is inverted, right? So real image is always inverted with respect to object. That means if object is already inverted, then the image will be like this. So we can say, sir, this is inverted with respect to object, or this is also inverted with respect to object. So remember, real image is always inverted with respect to object, whereas virtual image is always erect or upright. That means if this is the object, so this will be the image. You can see arrow in the upward direction, or if the arrow is in the downward direction for the object, for image the arrow will also be in the downward direction. So virtual image will always be erect or upright with respect to object. So to obtain a real image, what instruments we can use? We can use concave mirror, or we can use convex lens. Remember, only concave mirror and convex lens can form a real image, right? If we talk about virtual image can be formed by plane mirrors. It can be formed by concave as well as convex mirror, or it can also be formed by concave as well as convex lens. So remember, real image is the image which is formed due to the actual intersection of the reflected rays or the refracted rays, and virtual image, the rays after reflection or refraction, we can say they appear to meet or they do not meet actually, we make them meet by extending the rays. Real image can be cast on a screen, whereas virtual image cannot be cast on a screen. Real image is always inverted with respect to object, whereas virtual image is always erect or upright with respect to object. So to obtain a real image, we can use concave mirror or convex lens, whereas to obtain a virtual image, we can use plane mirror, concave or convex mirror, as well as concave or convex lens. Thank you.